as they continue to take some special honors for the cheerleaders. Keep in mind that here on WXCE, we will be breaking away from time to time as needed to bring you live updates from Bill Hague at the WIAA State Wrestling Individual Tournament. And once Bill is wrapped up, we'll come back here and join the game in progress. All right, starters time as the Ellsworth Panthers bring out 5'7" junior Tony Gagnon, number 12 in white. And for the Warriors, in red, number 34, is Gabe Brotzel. Get this right, Brotzel. I should correct that. Number 22 for the Ellsworth Panthers is Alex Wilkins. Brett Dummermuth is number 40 for the Panthers. Number 54 for Amery is Jake Ginter, 6'2" and a senior. For the Ellsworth Panthers, Ryan Finstead is number 50, 6'1" senior at forward. For the Warriors, joining him on the court, 6'1" junior, number 40, Matt Koppinger. Last guy out for the Panthers, number 50, Ryan Finstead, a 6'1" senior. Plenty of numbers messed up in the original programs tonight, as both teams are wearing even numbers, so we may have to fudge a few numbers as we go tonight, as the numbers are being corrected even next to us at the statisticians counter here. They've picked up on that quite quickly too. So it looks like everybody's one number lower than they should be. All right, let's get underway here. Marcus Wilhelm, Gabe Brotzel, Matt Koppinger, Jake Ginter, Scott Jensen starting out for Amery. It is Alex Wilkins, Brett Dummermuth, Ryan Finstead, Dan Purbin, and Chad Dwyer starting out for the Panthers. And at center circle, it is Jensen, and it tapped it out, but controlled by Dwyer. Shot from the wing, left side, and trail and no good by Dwyer. And a whistle out of bounds. There's a little more room on the other side out of bounds tonight, as they had some trouble getting the far side bleachers unfurled this evening. So there's about 8-9 feet out of bounds. Panthers working it in, low post, and tapped but hung on to by Finstead. Finstead drives, puts it up, but he's going to be called with a travel, or else he drew a foul. Let's see how they rule. Looks like they call a foul. Foul's going to be called against Scott Jensen. The house picks up the first foul of the evening, and that puts Ryan Finstead at the line. First free throw attempt of the night. Finstead puts it up and in, and first point, Finstead. Ellsworth leads 1-0. Finstead to take a second free one on the way. Nice high arc, but off the back edge of the rim, and a rebound by Perman. Pitched out from Treyland. On top, it's good for three by Chad Dwyer. Dwyer gets three and puts the Panthers up 4-0. The Warriors coming down the wing. Behind, deep in the wing, it is Wilhelm. Wilhelm feeds the corner. In the corners, Ginter. Ginter works it around the wing. Needs some help. He's got big, tall defense against him. Now fed in, it is Gabe Brotzel. Up with a shot. It rolls in. Nicely driven down the middle by Brotzel. It is 4-2. Ellsworth by a bucket. 7:09 on the clock. First period. Into the front court now for Alex Wilkins and the Panthers. Into the right side. Far across is Dummermuth, and a whistle called, and looks like an apparent foul against Amery. Number 54 is Jake Ginter picking up his first personal. Second team foul for the Amery Warriors, and Ellsworth will inbound into their own basket. They do so right away from Dwyer, and now underneath, right back to Dwyer. Fed low post turnaround. Up and not going to go down for Dummermuth. But he stepped out of bounds with Finstead trying to go after the rebound. Stood on the baseline, grabbing the ball, and Amery will take over. Inbound uncontested. Going to Koppinger. Koppinger across the center circle. Drives up to the top of the key. And a bounce pass out to Wilhelm far on the left wing deep. Wilhelm right back to high post and fed in the right side corner. Koppinger. And a whistle. Foul to be called against number 50, Ryan Finstead of the Ellsworth Panthers. His first and first team foul as well. Inbound play will be Wilhelm. Wilhelm gets it in right away to Brotzel. Pumps it up long range. Does not drop. Hits the back of the rim. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be, let's see, I believe Amery ball, but it was a close one to call there. Yes, Amery will take it out with Wilhelm on the baseline. Where to? It's into the wing. Right side, Brotzel. Brotzel takes the dribble, bounce pass out on top, and Koppinger back into the right side. And Brotzel goes long. In there for three, Brotzel. It's 5-4, Amery with the lead. It's 6:19 on the clock. So after trailing 4-0, now they've fought back to make it 5-4. Tapped loose by the Warriors, and Ellsworth lost it, but Amery tried to fast-breaking baseball pass it down to Marcus Wilhelm, and it went right past him and out of bounds. So Ellsworth will get a second chance, biting the bullet on that one. The inbound play from Dummermuth. Gets it into Wilkins. Wilkins working against and knocks it off the foot of Matt Koppinger out of bounds at half court. It's moving up the baseline, went for a bounce pass and bounced it right off Koppinger's foot. The inbound play to Dummermuth. Dummermuth works it out deep on the left wing. Dwyer. Dwyer drives around top of the key. Pitch out right side. Wilkins on the wing behind Treland. Goes for the three-pointer. It's off the rim twice. No good. Rebound is going to be controlled by the Ellsworth Panthers. And, blocked shot as they couldn't get that one up. Now the three-pointer on the way and long and good from 21 feet by Gagnon. It's 8-7. The officials have it down as, make that 7-5. Now there's an answer bucket. We'll get this corrected here. Koppinger made that one, and it is 7-7 tie. All right, here we are. Dummermuth feeds underneath and up with a shot. Shot is up and in by Finstead. 9-7 Panthers, 5:09 on the clock. Out on top, Wilhelm loses it and taken easily by Dwyer. Dwyer runs around the ref on the right edge, puts up the jumper, short, no good, right into the hands of Ginter. For the Warriors, he needs help, gets it off, and bounces it, and the Panthers pick it up, just lay it over the rim by Ryan Finstead, and he draws foul on the way, making the basket good. And this one's going to be the first try for a three-point play underneath. Foul to be called on Jake Ginter, his second and third team foul. And at the free throw line to try to make this a three-point play is Ryan Finstead, who's 1 of 2 in free throws this evening. He's the only person that shot free throws this evening so far. It's on the way, it's in there. 12-8, make that 12-7 the score. Panthers out front, into the front court now is Koppinger, feeding down low, and the house gets it across, way to right side, Brotzel. Brotzel whips it way out to Wilhelm on the left wing, Trey on the way, off the glass, no good. And easy rebound for Dummermuth. Dummermuth brings it up all the way to the baseline himself, takes the jumper and in from baseline right, Dummermuth for 2 more. It's 14-7, and the Warriors try to long hand it down, and they're going to call. They call it Ellsworth ball with some opposition from the bench. Ellsworth ball, and they're putting in some subs now. Coming in, number 30 is Don Sabby. And also, let's see here. Foul right away on the inbound play. Amery committing this one. And the foul to be called on Maya Fredrickson of Amery. His first personal and fourth team foul. It's still 14-7, and Ellsworth inbound in the backcourt baseline. The pass gets quickly up to Wilkins. Wilkins goes the distance, pumps it up and in from right side, 10-footer for 2, and it's 16-7. And Amery has to get their act together as Coach Wilhelm calls timeout with 4:13 on the clock. You're listening to WIAA wrestling coverage coming up a little bit later on, but right now it is Ellsworth 16, Amery 7, and back with more after this. Back at Amery, and timeout complete, 4:13 on the clock. First period, it is 16-7 as Ellsworth has jumped out in front of the Amery Warriors. The inbound play to Marcus Wilhelm, who comes back across the timeline, defended by Sebi. Pass to the right side, and Fredrickson. Fredrickson whips it around, high post. Now the shot taken, and does not bounce in for Brotzel. Foul on the call, and let's see here. It'll be Alex Wilkins. His first personal, and that's the second team foul for Ellsworth. And now Amery going to the line for the first time. And doing the honors, it'll be Gabe Brotzel, the 6'3 senior. Sub coming in is Ryan Shue, 6'2 senior, number 52, replacing Ryan Finstead of the Panthers. And now Brotzel will make his first free throw attempt for the night. It's off the back edge of the rim, bounces twice on that back edge, and it's no good. Another sub coming in, number 40, Brent Domermuth, and Chad Dwyer, number 12, coming back in. So two starters back in the lineup, replacing, let's see here, Wilkins and Wagner. Brotzel to make a second free throw try. This one's on the way and in perfectly. Nothing but net for Brotzel. It is 16-8 as the Panthers work it from our right to left across the timeline and whipped out to the left wing down low. Low post left, fed up underneath, and look at there. Nice shot, but no good by Shue. And rebound to the house Jensen, but he whips it right over the head of Marcus Wilhelm on the outlet, and it just doesn't go. So once again, the Panthers get the benefit of this one. The inbound play coming from Savvy. Driving right side of the box, Domermuth. Long one way across to the left side. Savvy with it on the left wing, defended by two players. Whips it across to Dwyer. Dwyer gets it right back in a block pass, and now off to the other wing. And fed to the top of the key, and Domermuth now right side again with Dwyer. Dwyer goes long for Trey, no good. Rebound is not going to be controlled by anybody. It's out of bounds, and Amery ball last touched by, let's see here, looks like Dan Furman, the last one to touch that. Number 54. The inbound play will be Matt Koppinger for the Warriors. 3:26 on the clock. It's 16-8. Inbounds, Matt Lindee back to the left side and driving Koppinger. Lindee takes the pass up to the free throw line, whips out left wing, and Wilhelm. Wilhelm is on the left wing, 3 feet behind the arc, feeds out on top to Lindee. Lindee drives to high post left, needs help into the corner. It's Wilhelm going Trey on the baseline, in there for three. It is Marcus Wilhelm. 16-11 the score as the Panthers come back, and Chad Dwyer has to work around three-man pressure and tapped away by the house, but they hung on to it and got it back. And now the jump shot, left side, good for two by Don Sebi. Just outside the box on the left. Into the front court now, Koppinger for the Warriors. Into the left corner, Wilhelm. Drives around the three-point arc, passes out on top to Lindee. Lindee back to Wilhelm, and into the corner it is Jensen. Jensen works around, takes the feed down low, but oops, off the glass and into the hands easily of Domermuth, and the Ellsworth Panthers bring it up. Almost lost it, but they got the Savvy. Puts it up, short, no good. Rebound, Ellsworth up, and 2 points by Domermuth. And it's 20-11, Ellsworth with 2:12 to go on this first period clock. Koppinger takes the pass. He's out deep, slightly right. Now on deep, slightly left, it is Wilhelm. Wilhelm feeds the corner, and Lindee. Lindee takes 2 dribbles and has to pivot, puts it up, loose off the glass too, and the Ellsworth people are calling for a travel, but Lindee not whistled for travel, as they apparently let that one go as a deflection picked up and then shot. Ellsworth into the front court again, and back out on top of the key. Now to the left wing, Trey on the way, left side, no good off the corner, not good by Savvy. And we have a body check foul called apparently against Chad Dwyer. Let's see if they confirm that. It is going to be against Dwyer. It'll be his first personal and team third for Ellsworth. Subs coming in. We have Maya Fredrickson back into the lineup for the Warriors. Wilhelm sits down. And I believe Brotzel's the other one they brought back in at this point. So 2 fresh players out there for the Warriors as Lindee takes a long bounce pass out to Brotzel. Goes long off the rim, no good, off the front edge, and quickly fed out to Dwyer, who brings it up to the front court, and Conroy. Now a 3 on the way. It's going to be an air ball by Wilkins of the Panthers, and on the rebound attempt, they stepped on the baseline, and Amery will take over at the Ellsworth baseline. Inbound play gets to Koppinger up the right side into the front court now. Koppinger to the top of the key. Switch hand dribble down the right side of the box. Needs some help. And puts it up anyway and does not get there. And an easy rebound for Shue. On the right side, down the edge, it's Alex Wilkins to the top of the key. Fed out to the wing, left side, and underneath, open in the low post. Shot is up and good by Finstead. It's 22-13 with under a minute to go in this quarter. Lindee is fouled, and he is going to go to the line. Takes a practice shot, which goes in off the glass. And the foul is going to be called against Dwyer, his second personal, fourth team foul. And look for Dwyer to sit down. The sub is Donnie Savvy, a 6-foot senior, number 30. Another sub coming in is Brent Dummermuth, the starter back in. And he will replace number 34, Troy Wagner. Inbounds play, it is Lindee for the Warriors. Into the wing, right side, Koppinger on the fader, up and over, shot it easily into the hands of Savvy. Savvy defended by Lindee in the backcourt, now up to half court. And Wilkins works around Fredrickson. Pass gets back to the wing, left side, now cross into the lane. Shot is up the middle, and it's in and out, stays out, no good for Dummermuth. Second try, no good. And a foul called on the rebound. This one's going to be Amery's position with Brotzel right where he had to be vertically to draw the foul. And the foul is going to be called on Dummermuth, his first personal and 15 foul. And inbounds it is to Lindee. Lindee up the left side, 5 feet off the edge. Now works it out. Pass on the right side. Fredrickson, 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Fredrickson with a bounce pass into the middle. It's loose, and it's fed out on the hard way up off the glass, and the basket counts. Basket counts as Brotzel drove baseline, stepped back to the low post, put it off the glass, and got 2. And he drew a foul on the way. And the foul is going to be called on number 40, Brent Dummermuth, who got his second personal. And that'll be 16 fouls on Ellsworth. 15.6 seconds to go. And a technical apparently called here. Technical called apparently on Troy Wagner. Or excuse me, on the Ellsworth bench apparently. So at 15-6, Ellsworth bench gets technical if Brotzel goes to the free throw line and doesn't get the free throw. .15 seconds to go in the first quarter. So apparently we have opposite technicals here as the Panthers put one up, and this one goes in for Dwyer. This one's up and in as well for Dwyer. So, rather unusual situation. Technical on both clubs with 15.6 seconds to go, and Ellsworth gets the ball inbounds. They do so to Wilkins. Wilkins up to Dwyer, back to Wilkins, fed out to the left side wing, and Wagner. And across, it is Dwyer now on top of the key. Wilkins on the left side, tray on the way, in and out, no good. And it won't be a second try as Ellsworth draws foul on the way. And the foul to be called on Matt Lindee, his first personal and team 5th. 1 second on the clock in this first quarter, and Ellsworth dominating this quarter as Finstead goes back to the line where he is 2 of 3 this evening. The foul on Lindee, his first, by the way. Ryan Finstead puts it up off the corner, no good. He is now 2 of 4 in free throws, and he'll have to go back. Finstead to make his 5th try. This one on the way and in the hole. He makes every other free throw is the way it sits right now, and that's it. As we close out the first quarter, the Ellsworth Panthers 25, the Amery Warriors 15, and back with more on WXCE after this. Back in when you can. All right, here we go, back underway. And Amery inbound and working it slowly. 25-15 the score. You're watching Channel 27 Sports. And as we're back underway, and Warriors with the ball on the wing, pitch out. Wilhelm has to chase it back to center circle. 25-15 the score. Bounce pass down low. House Jensen off the glass, and no, it's too hard, and bouncing a foul underneath. Pushing called against one of the Panthers, and this one a break for Amery. And 54 is Dan Perman. Perman guilty of his first. That's team 7 right there, so it's 7:33. We go into bonus for Amery. And Jensen, who had missed the bunny shot by banging it too hard off the glass just a moment ago, is at the stripe to shoot his first free throw attempt of the night. It's on the way and in the hole. It's his first point. 25-16. Pretty good crowd here at Amery tonight. The House on the way and in there again. Redeeming himself for the missed bunny. It's 25-17. Into the front court, it is Domermuth. In the right side, and Dwyer. Dwyer feeds across. Left wing deep is Wilkins. Wilkins back out to Dwyer. Fed down low and low post. Domermuth has to get rid of it, and he throws it away, and Wilhelm takes it away. Long pass up to Koppinger. Jump shot. Koppinger left side. Whoosh in there for 2. It is 25-19 as Amery will try to close the gap. Dwyer. And fed down in the lane. Blocked shot as Domermuth tried to put it up, and the Warriors just got a big grip on that, and now kicking call. It'll be Amery ball. Now back underway. Koppinger in the backcourt, double teamed in the backcourt, has to get rid of it quickly. Pass goes up right side. Ginter. Ginter feeds Wilhelm, trailing away off the rim and stays out. No good. Will the House get it? No. Second try, third try. No, it will not go as 2 failed attempts by Jake Ginter underneath, and Ellsworth got out of there after 3 shots on basket. And on the way up is Wilkins. Fed out to Dwyer and across left side and down low, and blocked shot and a foul called as Finstead moved to the hole on the left baseline. At low post, he draws foul, and the foul is going to be called on number 34, Gabe Brotzel. And let's see here. This on the score clock will confirm whether or not Brotzel was the one that got the technical earlier. If they put up 2 on, yeah, they do. They put 2 up. So Brotzel guilty of the technical earlier in the first quarter, and that was his second. And the free shot missed by Finstead. Seems to make every other one. If that's true, he'll make this one right here because he's made 3 and missed 3. He always seems to make 1. That's about it. This one's on the way, and in and out, stays out. Rebound, Jensen, fed out to Koppinger, left side, down the edge, into the front court, to the top of the key. Left side in the corner is Wilhelm. Wilhelm will go down low, and look who's open off the glass for 2. It is Jake Ginter. Open and nice layup, just spin it around and lay it off the glass. It's 25-21 as Amery's getting back into the ball game. On the left side, Domermuth feeds deep into left, make that right side. Wilkins. Now left wing is Dwyer going 3 in there from 23 feet. Chad Dwyer gets another tray. And the basket on the other end for the Warriors. So we get the last basket there was Ginter getting that one. Whoosh! Jam time as Brotzel got that one after Ginter just a moment ago. And suddenly it is 28-25. Amery still trailing, but timeout called with 5:31 on the clock. Timeout called by the Ellsworth Panthers, and back with more after this 30-second timeout. And Amery putting on a real quick explosion with a quick basket by Ginter. No sooner to get the ball down the other end, and it's whipped down the other way and jammed in the hole. I mean jammed in the hole by Brotzel, who went up and rammed it right down the net. 5:31 to go here. And still in the first half, Ellsworth at the free throw line with a shot, no good by Wilkins. Out of bounds, Amery ball. And we have a ball game here, 28-25 Ellsworth, as Amery has struggled and got back into this contest. Ellsworth playing much better than a 1-18 ball club here tonight so far. Fed into the Jensen, man, up off the glass for 2, running right down the middle, takes it, it's the House. 27-25 for Amery, 28 for Ellsworth, and tapped loose, and Amery gets the pass deflected, and they draw foul as well as Jensen tries to dish it out, and he draws foul. It's going to be against number 52, Ryan Shue of the Panthers. And with bonus in play, we go to the other end as Scott Jensen will shoot free throws, where so far he is 2 of 2, all in this quarter. A free throw here ties the game. We're not tied yet. It does not happen. Front half of the 1-on-1 didn't go. And it's 4:56 on the clock. Ellsworth by 1, 28-27. And a foul call against Jake Ginter, back by the bench near side, as Ginter picks up his third personal. He'll sit down, too, as will Marcus Wilhelm. Lindee is back in, as well as Maya Fredrickson. At the stripe, Chad Dwyer, who has made 2 free throws out of 2 tries. Both of them were technical shots. Back in the first quarter, this one's on the way, and it's in and out, stays out. Rebound Ellsworth, off the glass, no good. As Shue couldn't get that one, and Amery gets the rebound, bringing it down the right side. It is Lindee. Lindee into the right side, Trey on the way, right side corner off the edge, no good by Fredrickson. Whipped out and partially blocked, but they get down to Dwyer. Fed on the left side, and a long cross diagonal pass, no good. Shot up and no good, and Jensen with the rebound for Amery. We go the other way. Koppinger feeds into the corner, jump shot, in and out, back in again for 2 on the baseline, and that one by Maya Fredrickson. Panthers working it around Dwyer. Amery up 29-28. And this one up no good down the middle. Second try won't happen. Tapped out, but recovered. Foul's going to be called on Matt Lindee of Amery. That'll be his second personal. 19 fouls. 29-28 the score, and a free throw here would tie the game. The Ellsworth Panthers are at the stripe with number 22, Alex Wilkins, his first free throw attempt of the evening. It's on the way, high arc, and in there right off the back edge of the rim perfectly to tie up this game. That's the first point in a long time for these Panthers, who haven't made a basket since Dwyer's three-pointer some time back. Second one on the way, and in and out, stays out, no good by Wilkins. Rebound is loose and scooped off the floor by Amery, and Lindee. Across court, Wilhelm into the front court on the left edge, feeds into the corner, right side and Fredrickson. Make that left side and Fredrickson. Brings it out to the wing, feeds Lindee on top of the key and back into Fredrickson. Turns around, puts it up and in off the baseline for 2. It is Maya Fredrickson. 31-29, Amery in the lead, and cross diagonal and out on top of the key again now is Wilkins. Back to the left wing and Dwyer. Dwyer feeds out right side wing and Wagner. Wagner, top of the key, and now to the left side wing, it's Dwyer. Fed across, right side, Wagner. And top of the key again, now Wilkins goes Dwyer. Dwyer goes 3, and it's in off the left side for Dwyer. The only 2 field goals of this quarter for Ellsworth have been 3-pointers by Dwyer. Lindee on top of the key, defended by Wilkins. Fed down low, Maya Fredrickson puts it up, draws foul as he is pushed in the back on the way up for a bunny on the right side. And Dwyer guilty of his third personal with that one. It's 31, make that 32-31. Amery trails by 1. The house, Jensen sits down, Brotzel back in. And at the free throw line is Maya Fredrickson, his first trip to Charity Land. 6'2" junior putting it up and in, tie game right now. 32 all, 3:09 to go in this first half of action. Fredrickson, second free throw, and this one's in as well. Inbound play quickly, and now passed up into the front court. Wilkins on the right wing, takes it inside the arc. Needs help, double team, feeds it out, but tapped away as Furman couldn't hang on, and Amery gets it back. Wilhelm pass right side. Fredrickson puts it off the glass, short, no good. Gets his own rebound, draws foul. And this, well, let's see here. They're going to rule this one against number 30 of the Panthers. That's Donnie Sabby, his first. Fredericks make that Koppinger sitting down, and Jensen back in the lineup. Maya Fredrickson, 2 for 2 so far. This one's up and in, 3 for 3 in free throws. 34-32. Second one up and in for Fredrickson. Down the other end, but quickly turned over by the Panthers, and on the way down, it is the Jensen man up with the shot underneath, tick, and then not going to go down as Ellsworth gets the rebound. And knocked out of bounds. It'll be Amery ball in the Ellsworth baseline. I've got 34-32. The clock keeper has 35-32. Either way, Amery's out in front. Fredrickson feeds out to Wilhelm on the left wing. Wilhelm drives to high post. Feeds across Lindee. Lindee takes high post right, taking a shot off the rim, no good. And there's going to be a whistle underneath on the rebound attempt in this one. Be against number 54. Number 54 of the Panthers would be Dan Perman, his second personal. And at the stripe again, it is Maya Fredrickson, who is 4 for 4 in this quarter alone. Fredrickson gets another one. Fredrickson again at the line. It's short this time. No good. Rebound Ellsworth. Big man under there, Ryan Shue getting it. And on the run is Dumermuth. Top of the key. Fed right side. Stolen away by Brotzel. And fed down. Whoa! Underhand alley-oop and 2 on the layup. Brotzel gets it right back and puts it in. He dished it out, got it right back on the assist, and Brotzel gets 2. Tapped away, but foul at half court as Lindee stole it away from Alex Wilkins right in front of the scorekeepers, and they're going to rule this a foul on Lindee, his third personal. And going to the line is going to be Alex Wilkins, who is 1 of 2 tonight in free throws. 38-32, Amery out front, 1:52 to go. Koppinger back in the lineup. Sitting down is Lindee with 3 fouls. And let's see what we have here. This time, shot on the way, in there by Wilkins. (38-33). After trailing most of the first quarter, Amery has come back to take the lead. Free throw good again by Wilkins. Now 3 out of 4 at the stripe. And the score 38-34, 1:49 to go in this quarter. Wilhelm to the top of the key. Still dribbling, stops the dribble. He is being pushed. And they're going to call a push foul against Donnie Savvy. Savvy guilty of 2. At the stripe, it is Marcus Wilhelm. First free throw attempt of the night is off the rim and back in for 1. Wilhelm is one of the leaders in the conference in this category. Another one on the way, and this one rims out, no good. Rebound Ellsworth, and Dumermuth across center circle. Defended by Fredrickson. Pitch to the right side, 3 on the way, it's in there, a 3-pointer. On the left wing, Alex Wilkins just behind the arc. And it's 39-37. Fredrickson takes the jumper on the left side. That's 2 more for Fredrickson, who is plenty warm on shooting tonight. Ellsworth working around the perimeter. 1:05 to go. Up the middle, shot up and in. Good for number 40, Brett Dumermuth. 41-39 the score. Amery out front with 53 seconds to go in the half and ticking away. Bounce pass out to center circle, and Wilhelm feeds in the right side. Fredrickson down low to the house. Left side, make that right side, and out to Wilhelm on the left high post. Off the glass, no good. An easy rebound for Dumermuth of Ellsworth, who brings up the court himself into the right side. Now to the top of the key, Dumermuth. Where to, pass right side, deep is Wilkins. Back across the left side, and Savvy Savvy gets it back and forth with Dummermuth as they set it for one shot with 23, 22 seconds and ticking away. And a whistle called away from the ball, apparently against Gabe Brotzel. Not quite sure what this was all about, but Brotzel apparently caught somebody away from the ball defensively, and this will put the Ellsworth Panthers at the charity line again as Ryan Shue will shoot him. 22.6 seconds to go. Shue puts one on the way, in and out, stays out, no good. And a whistle called as Finstead tried to get the tap in. Shue goes back to the free throw line. This one on the way, and it's off the rim, no good. Apparently the lane violation called on that front half of the 1-and-1. That's why they got to shoot it over again. 15 seconds to go. Wilhelm deep on top of the key. Feeds out right side Fredrickson. Fredrickson working it around and heft out of bounds with 6.9 seconds to go as Dummermuth got a paw on that pass intended for left wing area and Marcus Wilhelm. Inbound play, Fredrickson to Brotzel. Brotzel takes the long tray off the glass. It's in there. 26 or so feet, and Brotzel got that one. And now Ellsworth tries an answer shot from three-quarter court. Doesn't go as we end the first half. And the score is Amery 44, Ellsworth 39. Back with more after this. As we're watching him sweep off the hardwood and getting ready for second half way. We'll keep it right here. We have Amery back out on the floor already. For those of you that missed it earlier this evening, it was junior varsity action. Amery beating Ellsworth 69-54. And should Bill Haig give us a call with wrestling updates from the... Get it back out on top of the key, and Wilkins. Wilkins feeds left corner, scooped off the floor by Dummermuth, and whipped out to center. Wilkins has to chase it down. Wilkins goes to Dummermuth on the left wing and fed down low off the glass. 2 points on a kind of a hook layup by Finstead. And that makes it 44-41. Wilhelm goes three off the rim, no good, and whistle out of bounds, Ellsworth ball. Whipped out across left side, now to the top and out right side on the wing. Driving high post shot is a jumper up and off the rim, no good for Wilkins. Down left side, Brotzel. Brotzel goes for a three-pointer. It's off the front edge of the rim. Koppinger rebound in the middle of the lane. Feeds down low in the house. Jensen puts it up, but he's fouled before the pass given off. And it looks like Koppinger's going to go to the line with the foul called against Ellsworth. And let's see who they give it to here. Foul going to number 54, Dan Perman. His third personal and first team foul this half. Inbound play. And now they work it around. Koppinger takes it to high post. A jumper on the way, off the rim, no good, and into the hands easily of Wilkins. Wilkins brings it all the way down to high post and jumps it up himself. It goes in and out, stays out. Tied up underneath. Rebound is pumped up by Perman, no good. Rebound, and this one's going to go up and no good by Dummermuth. And as they go for the third try at the hole, they draw a foul against one of the Amery players, and it looks like 32, Marcus Wilhelm, will be guilty of his first personal. Let's see if they confirm that here. It is Marcus Wilhelm's first personal, and that's first team foul of the half. As the Panthers, Ryan Finstead goes back to the line where he is only 3 of 7 tonight. He shot the most shots tonight at the charity stripe. This one's no good either. Score stays 44-41. Amery out front. 6:31 to go. Finstead back at the line. House near side. And this time the basket is good for Finstead. Make that, yes, for Finstead. Amery working out deep at center circle, but front court is Wilhelm. Around the pick by House. Wilhelm has it tapped back into his hands, feeds it out on top of the key. Brotzel back to Wilhelm on the right wing. Wilhelm lobs it up, low side, down underneath. Brotzel's open, taking the feed from Jensen. From right side of the box to left side open. Brotzel getting the basket. 46-42, 6:01 on the clock. Third period, thrown away, and Amery takes it out. Jammed back in Brotzel's face. The foul called on Wilkins. And it looks like we may have a technical here. Technical is called on Wilkins. As Wilkins apparently had a few kind words for the official on the hack of Brotzel on the way up. So Brotzel is at the free throw line all alone, and this one drops out no good for Brotzel. Second try is up and in for Brotzel. They'll make that 47-42, and with the technical, Amery will have the ball out of bounds. The inbound play will come from Wilhelm under the Amery basket. Wilhelm lobs it into Jensen. Jensen in the left corner feeds out. Brotzel to Koppinger. Koppinger drives and bounce pass out. Brotzel on the wing left side going for the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be Finstead. Down to right edge. Dummermuth into the corner, and he's knocked it out. Open three-pointer on the way, no good by Wilkins. And they're going to call a push foul before the Ellsworth shot. Ellsworth made a basket, but it's not going to count as Jensen is whistled foul, his second personal and second team foul of this half. Inbound play gets right away to Wilkins. Wilkins into the corner, and Dwyer. Dwyer lobs it up across, and oh! Dummermuth, baseline right, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Amery and Jensen. Jensen lobs it out. Koppinger. Koppinger across the center circle, into the front court quickly. Feeds down low, underneath Brotzel, two! Just like that. Nice dish out, and Brotzel's got 5 points in this quarter alone. It is 49-42 Amery, 5:09 on the clock. Dwyer. And now we have a whistle away from the ball. It's against the Ellsworth Panthers, as Perman was whistled for pushing defensively away, and that's his fourth. And team third. Inbound play is Koppinger. Koppinger bounces it off the foot of Dwyer. It's going to roll out of bounds. Amery ball at half court, near side. Ryan Shue stepping back into the ball game, and look for Perman to sit down with 4 fouls. And the inbound play will be Matt Koppinger. The 6'1 junior gets it in uncontested to Gabe Brotzel. Brotzel defended by Dummermuth. Right wing into the corner, right side. Koppinger. Koppinger on the right wing. Bounce pass is taken away by Finstead. And it'll be Dummermuth across the timeline, slightly to right, to the top of the key. Fed out right side. Dwyer on the wing, right side, and whoops! Brotzel got a grip on that one and brings it on down, lays it up and in. One-on-one matchup. Brotzel beats out Dummermuth for the layup. 51-42, 4:31 on the clock. Long shot off the rim, no good. Dummermuth gets it back, and ooh, underneath, low side left, up and 2 points by Finstead. Finstead has all 5 of Ellsworth's third quarter points. Brotzel has all 7 of Amery's third quarter points. Brotzel sitting on 22 points so far tonight. 4:08 to go in this third quarter. Amery leading it 51-44. But Ellsworth with the ball, and waiting at half court, it is Lindee, Matt Lindee. Ellsworth getting the pass down the left side wing, Wilkins, and into the corner. Back out from Dwyer to Wilkins, fed down low, but knocked out of bounds by Jensen on a cross lane pass. Jensen just reached out there with that big left hand and knocked it up higher, so it went out of bounds, and Ellsworth inbound with Dwyer. Bounce pass, right side corner, Wilkins, and now another one deflected out of bounds. It'll still be Ellsworth ball. Amery getting some hands on the passes. The inbound play will apparently come from Troy Wagner. Wagner Gets it into Wilkins. Wilkins dribbling to high post, feeds down low, but taken away by Brotzel. Stepped in front of him in the lane in the cross lane pass. And around the pick by Jensen. Brotzel feeds off right side Fredrickson. Now it is Jensen, top of the key. Jensen takes the dribble to high post right, pitches out. Koppinger on the right side, needs a place to go, and it is going to be Jensen just outside the box. Jumps it up, puts it down, no good, and rebound is going to be Finstead. We go the other way, driving down Wilkins. Wilkins takes the jumper, left side, off the rim, short, no good. Jammed out of bounds, and it'll be Amery ball. Donnie Savvy checking in now with the buzzer for Ellsworth. Back in the lineup is Wilhelm and Ginter for Amery. Let's see who sits down. Brotzel is going to get a break. And looks like the house Jensen is going to get a break. No correction, Brotzel stays in, Koppinger is going to sit down. All right, that's where we are right now as the Warriors will bring it back into play, leading 51-44. 3:19 to go, third quarter. The inbound play will come from Maya Fredrickson. Where to? Into Wilhelm. Wilhelm and Lindee in the backcourt. 3 Panthers defending in the backcourt. Now it'll be Wilhelm dribbling against Savvy. Wilhelm to the right wing behind the arc, needs some help, double team, gets it across. It's loose, picked up by Brotzel on the fly. Brotzel just kind of dribbled it loose and brought it up again. Whipped into the corner, Wilhelm on the right side, deep in the corner. Dribbles out around, feeds out on top to Lindee. Lindee down low, pitched out. Brotzel goes Trey on the left side, off the rim, no good, short. And rebound, it is Finstead of Ellsworth. On the run, down the middle, Dwyer, top of the key, pitch out right side. On the wing, it is Wagner. Wagner puts it up, and it's going to go in for 2. Nicely on the baseline, right by Wagner. 51-46, fed down low, and Ginter bounce pass out, Lindee, cross top of the key. Fredrickson, Trey is an out, stays out. And it's knocked loose. Look who's got it. Brotzel off the glass, 2 on the rebound. Brotzel gets it again. 53-46. Amery out front, 2:17 on the clock. And Ellsworth has it tapped away by Brotzel, knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Ellsworth ball right by their own bench as they tried to feed from center circle out to the point and just couldn't get anywhere. As Brotzel got a paw on that one. The inbound play after Ellsworth finishes substitution. The inbound play will come from Savvy into the backcourt. Number 22 is Wilkins. Wilkins feeds Dummermuth. Back to Wilkins, now right side wing deep. It is Savvy. Fed out, top of the key, now left side, down the baseline. Dummermuth puts it up, it's over and in. It's going to be good for 2 by Dummermuth. 1:54 on the clock, 53-48. Amery in the lead and a whistle called. I believe we have a foul called against Ellsworth. A push is going to be called on Finstead. If so, it's his second. Yes, it is. Officials confirm Finstead gets his second personal, and it'll be 14 fouls on the Ellsworth Panthers in this half. Brotzel's going to sit down and take a break. He's got Jensen back in the lineup for Amery. Inbound play from Fredrickson. Fredrickson to Wilhelm. Wilhelm deep on the right side wing, back by the edge in the hash mark. Chased aggressively by Savvy. Gets it up to Ginter. Ginter needs a place to go. He's down in the right side corner. Pitch out Wilhelm. Feed off to make that Jensen, top of the key. Now deep on the top right. And now Fredrickson. Fredrickson bounce pass left side. It's to Lindee. Now it'll be Wilhelm pitching it out right side on the wing. Bounce pass underneath. Who's open up? It's off the glass and no good by Ginter. Second try won't happen with the rebound by Finstead. And on the left side, down the edge, it is Dummermuth. Dummermuth feeds out right side on the wing. It is Wilkins. Pitch out. High post left, Dummermuth feeds down low, underneath right side. It's going to be a foul called against Amery as Shue puts up the shot. He didn't make the basket, but he's going to go to the charity line, and the foul is going to be called against Maya Fredrickson, his second personal foul. Third team foul this half. Ryan Shue has missed 2 free throw attempts, both back in the second quarter. 53-48 the score. Minute 7 on the clock, third period. This one's in for Shue. 53-49. The 6'2 senior could close the gap to within 3 with a free throw here. This one on the way and in the hole. It's a 3-point ball game. 53-50. Amery in the backcourt. Fredrickson defended by Dummermuth. Fredrickson still in the backcourt. Pitch it across and taken away by the Panthers, and on the move it is Wilkins. Puts it up, jumper left side, short, no good. Rebound, Dummermuth off the glass, no good. Foul on the third try off the glass, and it's not going to happen as the Amery Warriors commit the foul and send the Panthers back to charity land. The foul called on number 54, Jake Ginter, and that's 4 on him. Only the first time this half, but Ginter is probably going to the bench pretty quick here with 4 fouls. The 6'2 senior sitting down early in the second quarter with 3. 51 seconds to go in this third quarter of action. Won't be a free throw. The inbound play without bonus is taken by Amery. Tapped up in the air and brought down. And now taken right back on the loose ball, and Ellsworth makes it one quick turnover after another. Moving it in, it is Wilkins. And now Dummermuth on the right side. Jumper, baseline, 2 for Dummermuth. 53-52. 1 point Amery lead in the third quarter, coming to a close in 29, 28, 27 seconds. It is Koppinger at the free throw line, top of the key. Bounce pass, Fredrickson on the left side. Fredrickson whipping it out, and Lindee across to Wilhelm. And Lindee gets it back on top of the key. 15, 14, 13, 12 seconds to go. Koppinger out, Wilhelm on top of the key. Wilhelm looks for a place to go. 6 seconds, 5, 4, a shot on the way, knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Amery ball under the rim at 3.1 seconds on the clock. Long shot was an air ball and knocked out of bounds by the Panthers, so Amery gets the benefit of that defense as they will bring it in under their own rim. And Wilhelm will do the honors. A 1 point ball game here, lobbed into the house, hook shot, turnaround jumper off the glass, no good at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters, it is the Amery Warriors 53, the Ellsworth Panthers 52. And back with more after this timeout. We'll make it third. Well, what started off as an all Ellsworth first quarter, as in 25-15 first quarter, led to a 27-12 Amery second quarter. And a third quarter that's been downright interesting, folks, with the Amery Warriors leading by only a point, 53-52. This after Amery led 44-39 at the half. It is Koppinger, Wilhelm, Brotzel, Lindee, and Jensen for the Warriors. Inbound play to Wilhelm. Back in center circle across the timeline, defended by Dwyer. And now change on the defense as Wilkins steps up. And a foul called on Ellsworth, number 52, David Ellingworth, the 6'2 junior, getting some action tonight as he reached around and slapped the wrist of Jensen. It'll be Amery ball, far side hash mark, front court. Inbound, Koppinger to Lindee. Lindee takes the dribble. Quick pass to Brotzel. Brotzel top of the key, slightly left. Takes the dribble to the top. Brotzel works way back on the right side wing to the edge of the court. Brotzel defended by Dummermuth and has to go to Jensen. Now Lindee. Lindee takes the dribble down left side, and blocking foul called against the man who took the rear somersault out of bounds. That's Alex Wilkins, his third personal foul. And it'll be 5 team fouls on Ellsworth as Amery will take it out under their own basket with Wilhelm to Jensen. Jensen flipped out Brotzel. Brotzel top of the key, working around Lindee deep on the wing right side. Lindee takes one dribble, pivots, has to get rid of the ball. Where to? It's going to go to Koppinger. Fed down low. Brotzel can't hang on, but he's fouled. Apparently they're going to call a foul. I thought that one was clean, but Dummermuth got whistled for his third personal. Surprise there as Amery got the benefit of that one. That looked clean from this angle, but the Zebras say otherwise. And Brotzel goes to the free throw line, where he's only made 2 tonight. This one's up and in and out, no good by Brotzel. Rebound, out of bounds. It's going to be loose ball, Ellsworth possession by the Amery bench. Actually, about 8 feet off the baseline on this edge. The inbound play to Wilkins. Wilkins defended by Lindee. Into the front court. It is Dummermuth back out to Wilkins. Back to Dummermuth. Free throw line turnaround jumper for 2 and Dummermuth. 54-53 at 7:04. Ellsworth takes the lead. Shot is up and no good by Amery, but a foul called underneath. Foul's going to be called on number 50. That'll be Ryan Finstead's third personal foul. That's also 17 fouls now on Ellsworth, and bonus time at 7:01. Dummermuth made the last basket of the game for Ellsworth. This one's up and off the rim, no good for Koppinger. His first free throw try of the night here in the fourth quarter. He's got another one coming. This one on the way and in. 54 all at 7 minutes and ticking in this ball game. Dwyer, double teamed, whips it out way across left side. Wilkins has to get rid of it. Dwyer now right side, three-pointer off the rim, no good. Tripped up off the glass for two more. On the rebound, a nice tap by Shue. 56-54, Ellsworth by a bucket. Lindee with the dribble, going to Koppinger on the left wing. Koppinger drives, needs help. Pitch behind to Wilhelm, deep top of the key. Wilhelm decides to dribble it, drive to the high post, right side, and where to? It's going to go behind him. Koppinger drives to free throw line. And Wilhelm on the right wing, behind the arc. Feeds Brotzel at free throw land, up and it's in there. Two-point jumper by Brotzel. Tie in the game. A 4-3 Ellsworth fourth quarter, making it 56-56. 6:07 to go. And Dwyer works around, top of the key, lobs it way down to Dummermuth in the corner, back to Dwyer, and now Dummermuth again. Drives baseline right side, feed out. It's loose, knocked loose, and it's going to be a foul underneath. And as Amery got in front of the pass to knock it loose, Ellsworth fouled the Amery player. And the foul is going to be apparently against number 50, Ryan Finstead. If so, that's 4. The officials are saying 3, but I've got him for 4. I'm going to stick to that for now. Yes, now they changed theirs to match mine, so I guess we can stick to it after all. Brotzel goes to the line again. Two out of 6 so far for Brotzel. This one up and in the hard way. 3 taps and down for Brotzel. It's 57-56. Amery by a point. 5:54 on the clock. Brotzel's second one is perfect. 58-56. Amery by 2. Dummermuth feeds in to Dwyer. Back out on top, it is Wilkins. Wilkins to the center circle, but in the front court. Dummermuth at free throw land. Puts up the jumper off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Amery in the house. Scoops that one down. Pitch out left side, and Koppinger brings it to the high post. Free throw line now, and whip out Lindee. Bounce pass underneath. Brotzel is underneath. And back out. Lindee goes tray left side in there. 3 for Matt Lindee. It is 61-56 Amery, and timeout called with 5:20 to go as the Amery fans stand up and applaud. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Can only mean one thing. The timeout is over, and Ellsworth calling that timeout with 5:20 to go in this contest. And they trail after Lindee's three-pointer. They trail 61-56. It'll be Ellsworth ball down on the Amery baseline. The inbound play will come from Brent Dummermuth. And it looks like 2 Warriors in that backcourt to defend, and the inbound play, where to go? It's going to be a bounce into Wilkins. Wilkins will take the dribble, defended by Wilhelm. Marcus Wilhelm defending him, as well as Lindee. Now into the front court. Dwyer right back, and now fed down to, oh, it's scooped loose. Jump ball to be called? No, it's not going to be. It's going to be called a travel. And Ellsworth gets it back as Amery took too many steps trying to scoop that ball out of the Ellsworth free throw area after the deflected pass. So Amery caused a turnover, then made one as well. Ellsworth to inbound under their basket with Wilkins. Wilkins snaps, far side of the basket, in the back, and lobs it way out, but it's going to be thrown away and saved. And oh, it's going to be thrown away, and look at this. Here's what happened. It went over the line. They saved it back to the front court, but right into the hands of Matt Lindee, who took it down for an easy layup for Amery. 63-56 the score. And a foul called on the dribble with Wilkins guilty of his 4th personal. At half court as Lindee was dribbling, Wilkins reached in there and gave him a slap. We'll see Maya Fredrickson come in now for Amery with the buzzer. And getting a breather is a man who deserves it, Matt Lindee. 63-56 the score. Back underway with Wilkins throwing into the front court and Dwyer. Dwyer deep on the left wing to the right side. It is Wilkins. Fed down low in the middle, but taken away by Amery, and Koppinger coming out of that with some help from his friends. And fed right side, Fredrickson. Fredrickson dribbling around the perimeter. And bounce pass to Jensen on the right side. Across, Brotzel's in three land, fakes him out, goes across. And Fredrickson on the wing, right side. Pitch out, it is Wilhelm, top of the key to Koppinger, left side wing. Koppinger takes the dribble up the middle, puts it up, it's short, no good. Gets the rebound, put two, gets his own rebound and puts it off the glass. Nice work for Koppinger. 65-56, going the other way now as the Ellsworth Panthers' Alex Wilkins takes the dribble up to the right wing and pitches way across Dwyer left wing. Now it's back and forth. Down low, left side on the baseline. Perman puts it up. Rims out, no good. Rebound in position is Koppinger. He'll bring it down the court himself. Into the high side, top of the key, and timeout called in the front court as Koppinger got to the high side of the key and signal for the timeout with 3:48 to go. Amery leads it, 65-56. Back with more after this. You're watching Channel 27, Northwest Community Communications of Amery. It is 65 for Amery. The Ellsworth Panthers have 56. This is the final Middle Border Conference boys basketball game of the 93-94 campaign. It's tournament time next Tuesday already. Inbound play to Koppinger from Fredrickson. Koppinger back into the front court, bounce pass out, and on the right side, number 24 is Darnell St. John. 32 is Marcus Wilhelm on the wing, driving out and pass to Koppinger. Koppinger moves into the lane, pitches out. Wilhelm on the left wing. And on top, Brotzel. Right side, Koppinger deep. Feeds down into the corner, and Wilhelm. Wilhelm takes one bounce, it's to Jensen. And they're just working it out. See if they can get Ellsworth to come after them and foul them. It looks like Brotzel is way out deep. And Dummermuth chasing him way out to the right side wing deep. Bounce pass, Koppinger. Koppinger up and down low. Fredrickson off the glass for two off the low side. Just drove in low post. And off the glass, it's two easy ones for Maya Fredrickson. 67-56. Amery can afford to be patient now. 2:54. The clock is their best buddy at this point. Dwyer. And now, oops, tapped out by Brotzel. It's off to the races. Brotzel up and off the glass, draws foul against the only guy against him. And this one here, I believe, is going to be Conroy. Let's see how they rule it. Nope. Foul's going to be called on Alex Wilkins. Good night, Alex. That's 5. Wilkins fouls out. They've got him for 4 on the official clock, so let's stick this out and see what they say here. I've got him for 5. The official clock has him for 4, but I'm going to write it down as 5 here just in case here. 2:46. And a timeout has been called on the floor. Timeout called on the floor by Amery. It is 67-56. Well, we have conflicting reports here. Timeout called by each team here. So apparently it's for Ellsworth. And we'll come back after this quick timeout. 4 it is. They must not have given him that technical after all. Well, apparently they did not give Wilkins the technical earlier in the game, so he does have 4 fouls, and he's still on the court. The free throw up, and it comes in the hard way for Brotzel. 68-56, 69-56. Amery out front, tapped out, and Brotzel can't hang on to that one as he goes diving for the bleachers on the far side as he tried to take it away from Ellsworth. 2:41 to go. So the correction there, Alex Wilkins still in the ball game. In fact, he's got the ball right now. Pitch up, Dummermuth down low and through the hands of Ryan Finstead. Amery takes over at the Ellsworth baseline. Finstead, Perman, and Wilkins all with 4 fouls for Ellsworth. Koppinger draws a body check foul, and now that's going to be it. As Wilkins, guilty of the body check. That's it, 2:31, and you're out of here. That's 5 fouls for Alex Wilkins, who put on a good show here tonight for the Ellsworth Panthers. He's being replaced by number 34, 6'1" senior Troy Wagner. One of 11 seniors on this Ellsworth squad. Another player coming out, Donnie Sabby, and number 30. Not quite sure who he's going to replace here. Looks like he is going to be the replacement for Wilkins. Okay. And at the free throw line is Matt Koppinger, who is make that 1 of 2 tonight in free throws, all in the fourth quarter. A free throw here making an even 70. It's on the way and short, no good. Rebound is going to be loose and taken down by Savvy of Ellsworth. Quick pass up to Dwyer. Dwyer goes all the way to the right side corner. Double team by Wilhelm and Koppinger. They pitch it out, work it out, cross pass, and it's going to be loose and saved by Savvy. Far left side, Wagner in the wing, and now on top it is Dwyer. Dwyer dribbling behind the pick, taking a three-pointer. It's off the rim, no good. And rebound going to Brotzel. Brotzel getting away with a walk on that. Quick pass to half court. Koppinger to Wilhelm. Way out on top. Brotzel to Wilhelm, right side wing and down low. Driving up with a shot under and no good by Koppinger, and it'll be a foul called underneath. With 1:49 to go, fouls on number 50, and Ryan Finstead is all done for the night with 5 fouls. So Ellsworth is now seeing what happens when you get too many fouls on your key players at 1:49 of the fourth. Finstead is out, Wilkins is out, so that's 2 starters sitting on the bench. And Finstead playing a fine ball game here tonight. Coach shakes his hand, and he deserves it too. Koppinger back at Charity Land, where he's 1 of 3. 69-56 the score. And the basket not going to go after 2 bounces off the back edge of the rim. And Koppinger will probably be shooting free throws tomorrow for practice as he makes his 5th try of the night. And this one goes in, so he's 2 out of 5. And the score 70-56. Long pass. Gets up to Savvy, long tray on the way, it's off the rim, no good. Rebound Koppinger. Bounce pass out to Wilhelm, down the right side, into the front court, long pass. Oh, he tries to get the feed up in the air from right side to left. Intended for an alley-oop by Brotzel, kind of a flying shot there, as Brotzel was going into the air to just take that pass and jam it home, but it didn't happen that time. Koppinger sits down in the lineup right now. Number 42 is Mike Johanson, a 6'2 sophomore getting some playing time. And shot no good, rebounded, and a foul underneath. This one's going to be against perhaps Wagner. Let's see how they rule it. It'll be, no, number 30. It'll be Donnie Savvy's 3rd personal for the Ellsworth Panthers. And it'll be time to shoot free throws again for Amery, and Gabe Brotzel is back. He's made 4 of his last 5 and 5 of his last 7. This one's up and no good. Rebound is scooped out and brought out of the hole by Ginter. Jake Ginter feeds out to Troy Gagnon, and now they call a hack against the Panthers, and number 30 is Donnie Savvy, and that's 4 on him. Number 30, Tim Sondreal, a 6-foot junior, checking in, giving Brotzel the night off now for the rest of the night. You can bet on that, as Amery is putting in the players that haven't had some action tonight. With 1:21 to go, they lead at 70-56. And the free throw up and in. Number 42 is Mike Johanson getting his first point of the night. The last 4 points of this contest have been at the free throw line for Amery. Johanson buries another one. 72-56. Ellsworth struggling to get a basket. Pitch out to Wagner. Now top of the key. Dwyer goes Trey, can't get it. Pitch out, Dwyer again goes Trey. That's in this time. That's the first basket in a long time for these Panthers, and a foul called on the way the other direction. Number 40 And that's going to be the 4th personal on Brett Dummermuth. As we go the other direction and shooting a free throw. Looks like that guy is Tony Gagnon, the 5'7" junior for the Amery Warriors, to make his first free throw attempt of the night. On the way, in there. The last 6 points for Amery have been at charity stripe. Gagnon gets another one in and out, stays out. Rebound is thrown out by Ellsworth, but diving in there is Gagnon to knock away the pass. And Ellsworth is calling timeout here with 1:01 to go. So with time called, it is Amery 73, Ellsworth 59. Back after this quick timeout. School gymnasium and middle of order boys basketball action. The Amery Warriors leading the Ellsworth Panthers 73-59. It was close after 3. In fact, it was a 1-point ball game after 3 quarters. But Ellsworth has only managed to get, let's see here, 7 points in this quarter. 20 points in the 4th quarter for the Amery Warriors. When you're outscored 20-7, it's pretty easy to see why the Warriors are out front right now. Another thing to keep in mind, 9 free throws out of 14 tries in this quarter alone for Amery. Ellsworth with the ball, top of the key, working around is Conroy. Wagner puts it up, right side, no good. Rebound is going to go to Warriors and Mike Johanson. And as Tony Gagnon got his hand on the ball, a whistle is called, and a foul is going to be against number 20. I believe that's going to be Matt Bjork. Let's see how they rule it. That'll be Bjork's first foul. As the 6'2" senior getting his first action tonight. Sends Johanson back to the line. Johanson off the bench, but 2 for 2 in charity shots. Now he's 2 for 3. Rebound Sondreal. Sondreal, and now whipping across right side as they get right back over to Lindee. Lindee, right side, it is Gagnon. Gagnon to Lindee. Lindee, 33 seconds to go. And Gagnon dribbles out of trouble. Fed to the left side corner. Back right away from Johanson. Down right side, on the wing, Sondreal goes Trey, partially blocked. Picked up on the baseline by Johanson and whipped out again. 18 seconds to go. Amery's going to win this, just a matter what the final score is going to be. And in the corners, Johanson. Pitch way out, and Sondreal feeds. And now the shot from the free throw line by Lindee is 2 points more. 75-59. That's it. Time's up. And the Amery Warriors move on with the win. That should make them 16-4 now on the regular season, moving into tournament action this coming Tuesday. And I believe that's Barron, if my memory's right. We'll come back and take a look at statistics after this timeout. To Amery High School and Coach D. Wilhelm, congratulations on winning this, another game in the Middle Border Conference, and that wraps up the season. It's a good way to end it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, Larry. Thanks very much. I was real pleased with our kids tonight. I was a little scared when they came out and played so well in that first quarter, 25 points. You know, we don't normally give up that kind of points, but they shot the ball very well, and Kurt had his team really well prepared. But, you know, when you're 1-18 like they were, you don't have much to lose. So you just come out, play hard, and hope things go well, and they did for them. But I was really pleased for our kids. I thought we showed a little character in the second quarter and came back with 29 points of our own and took about a 5 or 6 point lead going into halftime, and that was a crucial part of the game. And then again, I thought we did a great job in the fourth quarter when we're tied going into the fourth, and we have a big 22-point quarter that quarter, and, you know, salt the game away and really played well down the stretch. So it was a really good win for us.
A couple things really stood out there. Defense and free throws, especially fourth quarter free throws. A lot of those last points were all made at the charity line.
Well, when you're ahead and you're holding the ball, you know, they're going to get fouled. We missed a number of free throw opportunities early, and, you know, we didn't capitalize very well there. But I thought we handled the ball very well. You know, we ended up passing, didn't get any turnovers at the last. I bet we didn't have a turnover in the fourth quarter, and that was big. And I thought we had some nice plays around the perimeter. Gabe had some great steals, and he had a super night there defensively. and I thought House really controlled the boards, and that was a big factor. And I thought Maya Fredrickson came off the bench there and nailed some really key baskets for us in the second quarter when we needed a spurt, and he gave it to us, and so did Matt Lindee coming off the bench. He gave us a spurt, you know, and that's what you're always looking for with those guys that are coming into the game. You're hoping will help you, and tonight they helped us really offensively, and that really helped us.
You had some really good play coming in there, and we should say it was well balanced out there as well tonight, but one guy that really stood out in the scoring department, Gabe Brotzel, again, 30 points tonight.
Well, when he gets as many steals as he does, you know, and then he had the breakaways and he got to the free throw line there, that was really big. But, you know, Gabe's a good offensive player. With this tonight, he'll be the leading scorer in the league. And, you know, that's quite an accomplishment for him, and we're proud of him. And we're going to miss those seniors, you know, as time goes on. Both Jake had a tough night tonight. The referees didn't help him very much tonight, but so that was tough for him. I was hoping he would have been able to play and have a big game tonight, but he'll have his chance now as we go into the tournaments.
Tournament just around the corner. Remind me, is it Barron Tuesday?
Yep, we're at Barron, playing Barron on Tuesday night, and that'll be a lot like this as far as the physicalness. Referees will be a big factor that night. They fouled 4 guys out when we played them here, and they're very strong, very aggressive, very physical team. So, you know, hopefully we can have a good outing there. But, you know, we've got to play on the road all the time now. If we win that, we would go Thursday to Ashland and play a good Ashland team at their place. And 3-hour bus ride, you know, is not the easiest thing in the world, but, you know, that's the things you have to do. We're really better off going that route, I think, than we are going south, because we don't have to run into Richmond or run into River Falls right off the bat, and so that's good. And if we were to be fortunate enough to win that game, we would play next Saturday night at Hayward against either Hayward, Spooner, or Northwestern.
Okay, well, Coach Wilhelm, congratulations on the win. Pass that along to the team, and we'll catch up with you, and good luck on the tournament road.
All right, thanks, Larry.
Okay, Coach Steve Wilhelm of the Amery Warriors, and let's take a look at the team statistics tonight. First of all, for the visiting Ellsworth Panthers,